Want to get more money for your home? Of course you do. Who wouldn't want to? Are you thinking about updating the kitchens, the bathrooms, or doing other major renovations before you list your home for sale? Stop right there. Don't do it. In this video, I'm going to show you how to update your home with as little as $5,000 and maximize your profit by up to $50,000 over what you could get without doing anything. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss these tips. Hey everyone, Kathleen Spizzato here, Spizzato Realty Group, sold with Spizzato. I've been selling real estate in the Central Mass and Northeastern Connecticut areas for almost 19 years. This video today is going to help you maximize the profit on your home, but if you want to chat privately, you can hit me up in the contact info below, and I'd be happy to set up a time to talk to you about your home selling plans. But without further ado, let's get to it. Investment tip number 1, paint. Paint is an easy one. Some people can actually handle doing it themselves. If you can't, please hire a professional because nothing's worse than a bad paint job. Paint can be a great way to improve your home's value. In a consumer report recently, they reported that updating the exterior paint can update the value of a home by up to 5%. Now that's a good deal. Also, doing the interior can update up to 3%. So if you're thinking of ways to update your home before you get it on the market, a fresh coat of paint can go a long way. If you can't afford to paint your home, that's no problem. Just make sure your walls are cleaned. You can use magic erasers, or you could also use just rags with damp water and see if you can get off any dirt and grime and just make it as clean as possible. Don't forget the windowsills and the doorways and all your trim. Make it as clean and fresh as possible. And for the exterior, you can hire someone to do a good power washing. A place where paint can make a huge impact would be in the kitchen. If you have old dated wood cabinets, you can definitely go in and paint them, and if done right, it can definitely give the kitchen a totally new look. I've done it before in my house. It was a tedious process, but it came out beautiful, and it saved me over $10,000 on new cabinets. Another way that paint can help would be in the bathrooms. If you have old dated tubs or shower surrounds, they have an epoxy paint that you can use that is specialized for these areas, and you can give your bathroom a total makeover. So definitely use these tips if you're looking to refresh your home on a budget. Investment tip number 2 is decluttering. You want to make sure to declutter and depersonalize. The worst thing is going into a house and having so much clutter that you cannot picture yourself there. You can't picture your stuff there because you're so busy and overwhelmed looking at everything else. I'm talking about too many family pictures on the walls, toys everywhere, just all kinds of stuff just cluttering up the living spaces. You want to minimize that as possible to make your home have a spacious feel. You want people to be able to picture themselves there and see their style and their vision. So definitely get packing sooner than later. And a pro tip would be to rent a storage unit and get rid of some of the stuff in the temporary while buyers are looking at your home. Investment tip number 3, your flooring. The flooring in the main living areas is super important. You want to give a good first impression, and this is the first part of the home that the buyers are going to be walking through. So you want to make sure that your flooring is clean, neat, and possibly updated if you have it in your budget. Luxury vinyl plank and refinished hardwoods are great options. They are very inexpensive, and you will almost always get 100% of your investment back with these items. If you can't afford to do that, no worries. You can definitely refinish your current hardwoods. You can shampoo your carpets, and you can stretch your carpets. I wouldn't recommend putting in new carpets if you are going to be replacing the flooring, because that's not something that buyers are wanting these days in the main living areas of a home. Your home's appeal and just make it look a lot newer. Investment tip number 4, hardware and light fixtures. Now, this is one of the things that I did first when we bought our home. We went in and changed all of the handle drawers, the cabinet pulls. We went in and did the doorknobs, the outlet faceplates, all of those things, and light fixtures. And it definitely changed the whole vibe of our house. We went with black matte, which is a great option. A lot of people are starting to trend towards some of the gold colors. So definitely going in and getting rid of any outdated hardware that you have in your kitchens, your bathrooms, or your doors would be great. Especially make sure you change the hardware on your front door if it's old and dated, because that's the first impression and it's super important. Any old light fixtures, you can go pretty inexpensively to Lowe's or Home Depot and change out old lights, old fans, and put something more modern in. And for very little money, you're going to give your home a very updated feel. Last but not least, my 5th investment tip is professional photography. The last thing you want to do is go through making your home look the best that it can and have someone come in and take poor quality cell phone photos that are dark or have fingers in them or have animals and clutter and all kinds of other random things that I see in MLS these days in the photos. That is not what you want representing your home. So make sure you get professional photos with a wide angle lens and the best lighting possible, and that way you can showcase all your features and updates that you've made in the best light possible. The first impression is always going to to be online when the buyers are searching on all the real estate websites out there. So you definitely want to show off your home's best attributes, and you do that with the professional photography. Pro tip, make sure that you get a 360 tour. Something that came out of COVID, a lot of people wanted to do virtual tours, and the 360 tour is great because a buyer can really get a feel for the room and see all angles of it in one sitting. So definitely hire an agent that's going to be doing professional photos and 360 tours for you. If you're looking at buying or selling real estate in the Central Mass or Northeastern Connecticut area, please don't hesitate to reach out below. My contact info is in the description, and I'd be more than happy to set up a consultation with you and go over your specific needs. If you want me to come do a walkthrough and see what things you can update in your home to get the most money for selling, I'd be more than happy to do that. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you found value in this video. Keeps me doing more of them, and make sure to watch the next one. Have a great day.